Straddle's on.
Straddle under the gun from Bearju.
Now we're starting to get straddles.
No, actually,
Last week we had the straddle going all night. It was amazing. Bearju was saying he had lost one hand. He had lost one big hand. He says, you know what? I'm buying in for $10,000 more dollars. We're going to have a 20K pot tonight. All you mother effers better be ready.
And?
No, it didn't happen.
No,
but there were a couple of huge pots. Look at that flop.
Yikes.
35.
Top pair for Leo with a flush draw. Bearju flopping bottom two. This could get really, really interesting.
Remember, this was just limped around. Bearju straddle. Leo limped in.
335.
And this is getting to be a huge pot.
So it goes bet, raise, 3-bet. No, it goes check, raise,
30,
3-bet.
nope, 35
Check,
from
raise.
Bearju, 110 from Leo, 335 from Bearju,
So
and
15-10.
So what?
1510 from Leo.
So it goes 4-bet on this flop. And at this point, this is a pretty wet board, and this hits Bearju's range pretty hard. He's just a straddle. It's a really, yeah, there wasn't any pre-flop aggression. And look how much the stacks are behind. Leo has made it 15-10, and oh, Leo has more? Oh, yeah, okay.
Leo even has more than that behind. So we say he has 1,600 behind. It looks like he has like 3,000 behind even after that 1,500.
Okay,
So he's got Bearju covered. In essence, they have about the same is probably what they have.
Okay. So, well, if Bearju makes this call, there's basically less than a pot-size bet behind, or close to a pot-size bet behind. It's just going to go all in regardless on the next card.
Am I going to be upset? Is it an overpair?
Yeah, so you're close to actually issue down 74 over there.
Yeah.
Bearju is thinking whether it's an overpair or not. He's trying to see if he has a draw or just one pair.
More unlikely. So what's more likely?
That's you're going to have to decide.
I don't think
It's
that
the
Bearju...
uncomfortable chatter of two guys in a huge hand.
I don't think that Bearju can put him on a set. He has the bottom two blocked, and pocket sevens would have raised, so it has to be some kind of a draw or a one-pair type hand.
Why is that unlikely, though? Why can't you limp in with aces?
It's Bearju's process, master at work. Little does he know
Definitely
his...
not a flush draw.
His opponent does have one pair, and he's actually a dog.
Nice answer.
Wow.
You see it so anyway.
Wow.
That's actually a pretty good board for that hand. Not bad. Yeah.
Rabbit
Bearju's got a
hunts.
rabbit.
Oh, I get stuck.
Did you get there?
No, I get stuck then. I had 2-3. Run it with Joel and I get fucked for sure.
Standard Bearju.
I like to see Bearju being able to lay a hand down.
Bet, raise, re-raise, 4-bet.
The thing that I've
I got where you were going.
I don't know if he should have there, but
It's
the
the Joel
thing
Reed.
Getting sucked on stuff.
that I always tell myself when I get in these kind of situations is, number one, I mean, I'm playing a hand that I was in a straddle that I never even wanted to play. So I wouldn't have been bloating it for 4-bets, 5-bets on that flop. It's just not necessary. But if I get to that point and the guy can still 4-bet me,
That one I felt like.
unless I really know a lot about him, I'm going to probably give up bottom two. It's just too hard for somebody who I don't know anything about to do that, to make that kind of play. But then again, he also sees Bearju a lot, so it could be a different story for him. It's a complicated storyline to try to figure out when you put yourself in front of the camera all the time, but you don't know your opponents that you're playing with.
Yeah, and in a situation like that where you have bottom two, it's such a vulnerable hand.
Sorry.
It's gone bet, raise, 3-bet, 4-bet, all on the flop. It's not a 4-bet on one street is something that you don't see often, and the best case scenario for him was really just a naked flush draw. There weren't that many ways that he could be ahead in that spot. That's what he
75.
thought, and he doesn't have much flexibility on the later streets being out of position. It's basically he's committing himself. So
yeah, it's a super marginal spot for to get $4,000, and so I mean he, I guess technically would have been ahead, even though equity-wise he was behind. But I don't mind the fold at all.
Yeah. There's a lot of Spanish.